Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rich Bonanno, Director of the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service here at NC State. And as we approach the end of April, 1st of May, I just wanted to give you a little update on where we are on a couple of issues. First of all, for all of our admins around the state, happy Administrative Professionals Appreciation Day. This is really a whole week event, but it focuses on Wednesday, April 27th. And so to all of you that help keep people like me straight, organized, and getting done what I need to get done, I want to say thank you, and all of us around the state certainly appreciate what you do. Secondly, a little update on the travel situation. You probably noticed we sent a memo around about a week or so ago about 34 counties where we've identified where there is not a rental car agency within 15 miles of the county office. As it stands now, those counties are exempted from the lower mileage rate for trips over 75 miles. We are still working on many fronts, including the legislative front, working at the university level, and in other areas, trying to see if we can get an allowance or an exemption back for extension employees across the board. I realize that when you start your day, you don't know necessarily how many miles you're going to be traveling, and when you get to the end of the day, that's when you look down and log it in, and we're trying to work to make this a little easier. Honestly, I don't think anybody should be having to make a decision on whether they can go visit a client based on how many miles they're going to have to drive that day and how much time they're going to devote to paperwork or to try to drive and rent a car. So I really hope we can get that fixed. Another little issue that we've been talking about, we are going to enter an agreement with Wake County on a pilot basis to look at the idea of urban programming. And this will really be a pilot for us where we're trying to work with the counties and look at what would make the most sense when we have to deal with counties that are largely urban. Are there issues that are different? Should we be doing our youth programming or our ag programming or our food and nutrition programming different? Are there other areas that come up when we're dealing in urban areas? And so we're hoping this position can really frame some of our conversations as we deal with counties from New Hanover to Wake to Forsyth to Guilford and Mecklenburg and Durham to see what needs to be done differently so that we can really serve the needs of our community better. The final area has to do with branding, and as many of you know, we've been in some discussions with between North Carolina State University and North Carolina A&T State University on our collective branding arrangement. We had a meeting this past week. I thought it was a very productive meeting. I think we're very close, and I hope that by early May we will have this wrapped up and we'll really be able to move forward on what we're going to do with branding. So with that, as always, if you have any questions or some thoughts or ideas, let me know, and I appreciate your time and thanks for listening. Thank you.